All right, guys. So I want to show you guys some examples, some screenshots that from that girl that blocked me like a year and a half ago. So I just wanted to show you guys some screenshots on how women will use like these little love spells to try to lure you into her reality again. So let me just show you guys. So this is when she unblocked me and she reached out. She was like, "Hey, is it okay if I talk to you? I wanted to say that I'm sorry that I left after all the stuff I was going through. That wasn't fair to you and I could have handled it better than I did. I thought you were mad, so I never got back in contact because I was scared." And when she messaged me, I didn't really think much of it, so I was just kind of going along with it. I was like, scared ass clown shit. I would be scared too if I was in the presence of a king. I love this picture, guys. And so this is another conversation. So not all these are like, next to each other, but it's like on and off. So the next one is so I saw her in person, and then later that day she was telling me, she was like, everybody was asking, who's that cute guy talking to you? They say we should be a couple. And then she said all this other stuff, and I was like, this, and she was like, nah, I should have been like, that's my sugar daddy. And when I saw that, guys, like she'd be joking around like that, like saying that I'm her sugar daddy and all this bullshit. Women be saying things as a joke, but honestly sometimes they're dead ass serious. Like they try to like make you think a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably like her agenda, like trying to get free shit from me. The next one is all right, so this is when it gets crazy, guys, when it gets lustful. She was saying, hey, in October, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Okay, so she put that little tongue emoji. I was like, what's up with that tongue emoji? What's that supposed to mean? And she was like, I just use that one sometimes, but with the tongue out. And then she's like, what do you think it means? I was like, I have no idea. Enlighten me. And she literally said this. It means I want to suck your big D. I was like, fascinating. But guys, when she was saying that, I wasn't intrigued at all. When she was talking like that, I'm in a totally different headspace now. I'm like not operating in my lower nature anymore. I'm not, lusting. I'm not watching the hub. I'm not fapping. I'm not doing any of that shit, guys. So keep in mind that I'm on a whole nother frequency. And this thought over here thinks that I'm still in like my lower nature, or like she still thinks that I'm controlled by lust. So she's talking like this, probably trying to reel me in, make me like her or whatever. But I wasn't fast. Like I didn't. How do you say it? Like I wasn't phased by that at all when she was talking like that. And this is another one. I literally posted this picture, guys, and like 5 seconds later she like replied, damn, and I was like, I just laughed about it. And then after this, guys, like I was just like, man, she's just throwing off my energy, all this bullshit. She texted me while I was at work, and I was like, what up, agent? Because that's what she is. Like she's basically an agent. She was like, I went from kitty whore to agent. Not much, just watching the movie with my bestie. And I was just like, exactly. Look at this, guys. When you've been leveling up physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, and someone tries to come back into your life to drain you. That's how I feel about it, guys. Because, when she was reaching out to me, or when she was just talking to me like that, like I haven't even hung out with her. And, she was already throwing my energy off just from texting, because there's energy, there's an energy exchange even by texting somebody. There is energy exchange going on even just from texting. So like when she was talking like that, like all lustful and just throwing herself out to me like that, and just saying like, oh, we're like a couple and all this bullshit. She was basically trying to put a love spell on me, try to change my thought patterns into seeing her differently, making me like fall for her in a way. So then after that, she'll use like resources for me. Because, like I said, she be saying things as in the joke, but in reality, she probably wants that, like saying sugar daddy and all this stuff, like trying to finesse me out of my resources, out of my positive energy. You know what I'm saying? So, there's just a couple examples I wanted to show you guys, some screenshots of how they will try to use love spells and things like that to reel you in, but that didn't work on me. Like, that shit doesn't faze me. You know, I don't really have respect for women that be doing that shit, like be talking like that, because that really says a lot about herself. And you know, maybe back then when I was like in my lower nature, I didn't really, you know, I would be easily controlled, because lust is easily can easily control a guy. So when you remove lust, you'll see the joke behind it. You'll be like, man, this chick can't control me. Like, it doesn't matter what she says like that, guys. So just want to show you guys some examples.